What if the Avengers were set up? Okay, Tarleton, AIM, this so-called cure, it's just not lining up. There's something wrong and I can feel it. Don't you? You're Dr. Bruce Banner. You're one of the greatest minds of our time.
Greatest minds? Look at you. Look at what we did. You have no idea how dangerous it is.
I have the utmost confidence in Dr. Rappaccini's abilities.
Wait, please, no, don't!
Imprisonment and torture. That's how AIM's gonna make the world a better place.
Saving the world requires sacrifice!
How long have I been your lab rat? I trusted you. How could you make me one of them?
Tony, Thor, the cables!
Yeah, now we're talking?
Time ago.
No! No! Close the gate!
You struggle against the unstoppable tide of progress, Avengers.
This just got a whole lot weirder.
You should know, I'm not in the pressure. I will rid the Earth of superpower.
The world may look a little different from the last time we were here. Humans, AIM, Monica, that is on us. But we won't walk away from it. We are going to face this head on. Do right by the people we've hurt. Stop those who want to hurt others. But most of all,
We do it together.
Avengers, assemble.
As the newly elected Scientist Supreme, I will weed out the weak elements from within. Make no mistake, AIM is still the future. From cloning to time travel, the possibilities are endless. Now, let's begin.
Commander Hill, what's the situation?
Well, first off, security around here could use some work.
Clint?
Holy crap.
Director Fury.
Didn't expect me, huh? Commander Hill filled me in. Sounds like I have you to thank for my escape. Your exploits with AIM's Cosmic Cube gave me the opening I needed. But from what I hear in other futures, I wasn't so lucky. Our timelines are fractured, consequences of which we do not fully understand. And I'm afraid our troubles are just beginning. This Kree invasion is still coming for us. We've seen what happens if we fail. But that's not this timeline. You've proven we can change what's to come. AIM will try and stand in our way. To Dr. Rappaccini, a world where we win is just as bad as a world destroyed. But we won't let that stop us, will we?
You can count on us.
Train up if you need to, then come see me, and we'll get started.
Sir, I've assisted Agent Wu in developing a new harm room protocol. It should help you get back up to speed quickly.
Hey, I kept in shape. Mentally.
As I said, Agent Wu will meet you in the harm room off the hangar bay.
back about those security codes?
Not yet. Expecting an update shortly.
Let me know when you do.
Still working on those coordinates.
Hey there, Mr. Stark.
No shame what happened to Tarleton.
In case you've forgotten, the harm room is down the stairs through the doors and to your right.
Thank you for that unnecessarily specific direction, Jarvis. I'm headed downstairs. Do I know Agent Wu?
You gave him a wedding present.
Was it a nice present?
You haven't equipped my programming with such value judgments.
Nice dodge. Hey, buddy, I hear you set up the harm room for me?
Oh, right, yeah.
You're a gentleman and a scholar, buddy. Thanks.
The harm room offers you a place to test your skills in a controlled environment using Stark's holographic augmented reality machine. Complete harm training to learn vital skills and new techniques. Then step into the harm challenges to show them off. Once you've completed the series of harm challenges, you'll unlock a daily activity that will award comic books upon completion. If you're looking to get a bit more creative, Agent Wu has developed a program where you can customize the harm room to your own specifications. The custom harm room and all other harm activities can be accessed from the war table. Have fun.
Excellently done. That was splendid.
do, I think. Well done.
just amazing. So glad I got to see you in action.
Suit's feeling great. It's like I never left.
Well, come back anytime you'd like. Oh, and tell your friends. You know, the Avengers.
Let's start by covering some basics. Each Avenger is assigned a hero level from 1 up to level 50. As you earn experience out in the field, we'll be tracking your progress. Once you've earned enough experience, you'll be promoted to the next hero level. You'll also be awarded skill points, which can then be used to unlock new skills and combat capabilities. Every Avenger has a unique set of primary, specialty, and mastery skills. Primary skills focus on core combat and movement. Specialty is where you'll find your heroic abilities. And mastery allows you to further customize your combat style. Some skills unlock new moves, while others open up additional options for existing ones. Once unlocked, skills like these can be changed at any time. Experiment to find what works. New threats may require new strategies. You each also have a power level, a calculation based on the gear and artifacts you have equipped. Higher level gear means a higher overall power level. Your gear and artifacts can also provide stat bonuses, ability perks, and other benefits. When deciding which gear is appropriate for your next mission, make sure you pay attention to the details. Some items have surprising effects. You can take a number of items with you out in the field to swap on demand. Additional gear can be stored in your locker or dismantled for resources. There you have it. These are the tools you'll need to really make an impact out there. But as for how you use them, that's up to you. Surprise me. You're good at that. Fury out. While most missions can be completed solo with companion teammates, your best chance of success will be to team up with other Avengers. The fast way to do this is through Quick Match. This will load you into a randomly selected mission with a strike team of other Quick Match players. Difficulty will scale, so you'll be able to play with heroes of any power level. Quick Match also gives you extra experience and resources while in this mode. If you have a specific mission in mind, enable matchmaking to find a strike team and go in together. Not all missions allow matchmaking, but you can also invite teammates directly. The best way to do so is through the social menu. From there, you can send out invites to your strike team. You can then travel to outposts, Quick Match, or complete missions together. Remember, teamwork is not weakness. It's your greatest strength. Now that you're ready to take on a mission, your first stop will be your war table. All Resistance intel gets uploaded here. It's categorized by region, type, and recommended power level to help you decide which threats to take on first. We've identified key regions to focus your efforts. Available missions can be previewed here, showing you where activity is most concentrated and overall difficulty level within that region. Some regions also house outposts, where you can check in with Resistance faction members, obtain new objectives, and purchase items from vendors before you head out on your next mission. We've broken missions down by type, each with a unique icon for quick identification. You'll find drop zones, threat sectors, hives, villain sectors, and more, all ranging in duration and activity variety. Your standard mission has a fixed difficulty. Now, these are guidelines to help you, but ultimately it's your call. You can choose to take on a mission up to 10 notches over your current power level for an extra challenge. As you complete missions and objectives, you'll earn rewards to help you prepare for the battles ahead. You can preview these rewards before embarking on a mission. All of that intel is available on the war table. As you reach higher power levels, you'll be ready to take on our most challenging missions. This is also where you'll earn the most powerful gear. In Mega Hives, you'll have a limited number of chances to complete the mission once inside, so make sure you're prepared before you take off. There are also the Omega level threats, and the ultimate test of your abilities, raids. Teamwork and coordination are vital here, so gather your team and make sure you're ready. Finally, if you prefer to dive into a specific operation or story campaign, you can access those through the operation database. The operations available are Reassemble, Taking Aim, Future Imperfect, and War for Wakanda. This concludes our briefing for today. Welcome to the Resistance.
Commander Hilda Stark, hear you're ready to help us get some things done.
Barely back in school, and I'm already getting homework.
Some things never change, do they, Stark? Come find me on the command deck. I've got a job for you.
He's not really a guy.
What's your status?
You don't know it, but you have a best friend named Thori in my universe. Thick as thieves, you two.
Hey there, New York. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here. Wanted to give a bit of a life update since I'm sure you're wondering where I've been the past couple of weeks. Come on, guys. I'm talking to my fans right now. Sorry about that. But yeah, I've been a little busy, and I've sorta not really kinda been working with the Avengers. It's like a side hustle. It's hard taking down a multinational corporation, especially when your team has been deemed outlaws in the public eye. But we still find time to enjoy ourselves outside of work. I've actually been able to do a lot more recreational stuff since I joined them. Here's a secret from yours truly. The Avengers? Surprisingly normal outside of bad guy butt kicking. They're like this big family of heroes, all working together and helping out, but still finding the time to have fun. Avengers. But you know how it is. Saving the city all the time, all by yourself. It gets kind of lonely. I've met so many cool people now. I've been to so many wonderful places. And you know I'd never leave New York. You guys are always my number one. But the Avengers are like no other friends I've ever had. It's been kind of great. Sorry, I'm totally getting ahead of myself. Let me back up a little bit. Start from the beginning. This is safe, right? Yeah, totally safe. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, I did not think this one through.
Hill should be in contact soon to fill us in.
Hey guys, we have a visitor.
Hey! You know, you guys should really consider getting a doorbell. Or a front door. Can I come in now?
Okay, Spider-Man. Let's talk.
You two know each other.
Spider-Man's been fighting baddies in New York for like ever.
Sorry. I spent the last 5
ID though. You cover your tracks well.
Wow. Coming from you, you can't see it behind the mask, but I'm totally blushing right now.
Still doesn't explain why you were hanging off our helicarrier mid-flight.
Yeah, I need Tiny Dancer. She helped my friend slip some AIM intel to the Resistance a while ago. I was hoping...
I'm listening.
Right. So, I think AIM's working on something big. Like... chemical weapons big. I'm having trouble getting specifics because every file I've pulled off their servers is super redacted. The number of black bars on these things puts some modern art to shame.
And
I'm trying to track down their supplier, but I need Tiny Dancer to break AIM's encryption so I can get into one of their facilities. I can handle the rest myself.
Let us take a look first. If you're right about what AIM's got planned, we'll help you get into that facility. Hang out until we're ready to go. Tony? Nat?
It's really not a big deal. It's just to get in... You're still walking. Okay. Don't worry. I'm an expert in hanging out. Get it? Hanging? Well, I thought it was funny. You know you guys don't have to come with me, right?
We know. Still gotta help though, it's what we do. And, you don't have to wear that mask around us if you don't want to.
It's not really about me. There are people back home that I need to protect. And the mask helps me do that.
Hey, I get it. No one back home knows I'm Miss Marvel either. Except my Abu, of course, but, mask or no mask, we all need people who have our backs and really get us. Even the weird parts. Especially the weird parts. In any case, you should check out the place. Thor and the Hulk are competing in the harm room, but I'm sure you could kick them out.
The harm room? Is that name literal or ironic?
You'll see. Welcome to the Chimera, Spider-Man.
Thanks. Let's hope this was the right call, Pete.
If I had hands, I would applaud. I would say that is worthy of the Avenger name, wouldn't you? Steady now. Should we start? Let's begin. Training begins now.
Chimera, please respond.
Hello, young spider. Can we get back to battle soon? Mjolnir is becoming restless.
I'm surprised that snake Loki has not shown his face. He was all too eager to go toe-to-toe with me in my timeline. Well, perhaps this one is more of a coward than most. I'm grateful you all have accepted me so easily. It must be hard to trust a multiversal anomaly. So, thank you for being patient.
Nice to see you, Spider-Man.
There are multiple factions within the Resistance, all working together to stop AIM and the Kree. Each faction has its own leader and faction coordinator that can be found in their own outpost. For example, the S.H.I.E.L.D. faction can be found in S.H.I.E.L.D. Substation Zero, run by Commander Hill and faction coordinator Alessandre Morales. The Inhuman Alliance faction is located in the Anthill, run by Dr. Pym and coordinator Sarah Garza. Any new factions will follow this pattern. You'll touch base with the faction coordinators often. That's where you'll pick up your daily missions and assignments. You can also pick these up at the remote faction terminal located in each outpost. Completing faction assignments will reward you with rare resources. As you assist each faction with assignments and missions, you'll increase your faction rank. Higher ranks allow you to buy more items from the faction vendor. And reaching the highest rank will come with its own unique reward. Each faction vendor has something special to offer. Talk to Agent Sidney Levine or Dr. Matty Cho for the details. They're big fans, so I hope you'll excuse the, excitement. You'll see what I mean.
Hello there.
These factions may form the Resistance, but you keep them together in fighting for the same goal. No pressure. Feels good to be back. Now, first we'll need to get a foothold in the major cities on the eastern seaboard. Right now, AIM is in total control, preventing the Resistance from rescuing trapped Inhumans. Get in and get us the advantage.
Not again. Give me back my order.
Hello, Avenger. Ready for the new you? Not gonna fund my coffee habit?
All hail, brave adventurer. Whatever you may need, I can provide. Nothing, then. So it must be.
those LEDs, sorted those cables, the usual.
Try turning it off and on again.
Please.
Now, let's talk about making the most of your hero roster. Unless a specific hero is required, you can choose which Avenger goes on each mission. You can make the switch at the war table, in the Quinjet, or by accessing a hero terminal in any outpost. However, you cannot change heroes while out in the field unless specified. Most missions allow up to 4 Avengers in a strike team. When going solo, your companions will automatically scale to your current power level, but they'll only be able to use the skills and abilities you have unlocked for each hero. Also, they'll only use the gear they have equipped, so pay attention to the loadouts across your roster to maximize your team's potential. Your companions will be randomly selected unless you set your preferences in the hero menu. Those heroes will join you on your mission, unless there are specific hero requirements indicated. Companions are limited to your roster, but in multiplayer, you can team up with Avengers from different timelines. That means you get multiples of the same hero in one strike team. AIM really did a number with these tachyon anomalies, but we'll take any advantage we can get. There may be some restrictions for heroes during specific missions or campaigns, but otherwise, you're free to form your strike team however you like. Let's get out there and kick some ass.
First and last thing I do.
Did you eat yet? Miss you at the commissary.
The missus packed me a lunch.
Oh, she really has you dieting, huh?
I'm not ready for a dad bod just yet. You're worthy, Pete. You're totally worthy. But my arm's tired from all the swinging, so maybe another day.
How's it looking?
Don't think it's...
We should request stricter buddy checks. 3 people minimum.
Definitely.
Careless of Odinson to leave you here alone. In my timeline, Asgard has fallen. The gods said the end of days would cast the 10 realms into ice and darkness. Instead, it was fire and blood. Odinson never returned from Earth, and without his son to protect Asgard from outside influence, the All-Father went mad. Mjolnir chose me to take up the mantle, but it was too late. Odin had locked the All-Mother away, and declared those loyal to her as his enemy. And if he had to destroy Asgard to root out rebellion, so be it. I was used to fighting battles. I was used to facing down darkness. But this... even I had to admit, I needed help. So, I made a deal with the last person in the 10 realms I would ever turn to. My father always said, if a man can't smile without making you uneasy, That man is rotten to the core. But sometimes you have to make compromises. And compromises have a price. I didn't want to pay, but you can't trick the god of mischief. Well, I guess that's one way to do it.
Avengers, follow me!
You want to take a break? Grab a soda?
Nah, I'm good. I'm trying to cut down